Good morning. Welcome to Morning Coffee with Sandy. My mug today says patience. And I had to redo this like 6 times because there's no way you can see the whole word at one time. Patience. I was patient. I did the best I could. Good morning. Where's everybody this morning? Oh, now you're starting to pop up. Maybe I streamed a little differently this morning. I don't know. Hey, good morning. It's Wednesday. I'm still on the injured list, so I walked with Bailey yesterday instead of playing tennis. Bailey, my dog, my little rescue pup. He's behind me on the couch sleeping and paying attention. Can you see him? He's right. Yeah. He's right about there. Yeah, there's Bailey. You can see him behind my chair. Anyway, Bailey comes and hangs out with me every day when I work. Remember, we had take your pet to work day, and I thought that was so funny because Bailey's with me every day. Yeah, it's a true story. Um, today, today we got actually yesterday we got weird news from Wimbledon. I mean, what must it be like to be on a world stage like Wimbledon and get hurt and have to quit? Like, be hurt badly enough to quit. Serena, we're feeling for you. Yeah. She's still champion. You know what I mean? She's still champion, but she got hurt. Yeah, that sucks. What else? What else? Oh, I know. It's anniversaries. Anniversaries. I was thinking about happy anniversaries because today is the last day of June. So if you want to be a June bride, ba-bam, today is the day to get married. I mean, a lot of people want to get married in June. It's a big month for it. And last year you couldn't really do it. So I would imagine there are an infinite number of weddings happening right now all over the world, probably all day long. Yeah. And happy anniversary then to Cookie and Marty. Happy anniversary to Jill and Jeremiah. They got in at the last minute of June some years ago, I might add. Yeah. So happy anniversary to both of you, just in case you're watching. It is Asteroid and Meteor Day. You know, I've been reading a lot about meteors hitting Earth and in the past and leaving big indentations. Back in those days, the people weren't squished together like we are now, so they didn't do a whole lot of damage. Remember, there was that one I told you that was like this huge meteor hit the Earth, and the only fatality was one cow. I mean, I'm sorry for the cow and the cow's family. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I wonder if well, I don't want to wonder because you know what happens when you start thinking it. If you can dream it, you can make it real. I'm not interested in making it real. Hey, it's ice cream soda day. Not a fan of ice cream soda as a rule, but I am a fan of ice cream. So maybe it's time to fizz it up a little bit and try it. I would do an ice cream soda with Diet Coke, what we used to call a black cow. A brown cow is with root beer, and a black cow is with Diet Coke or Coke. We did it with Coke back in the day. Now I would do it with Diet Coke, but I would do it. They're good. But they don't leave me feeling like, wow, my thirst was just quenched. They leave me wanting to quench my thirst, especially in this. Yeah, it's going to be in the 100 teens again today. It's been really hot. But the good news, thank you. I am grateful. The air conditioning is working. We were a little worried about it, but needed a new filter. It was pretty disgusting. And I think we're going to be just fine all day. And we have that mini split in the other room. It was actually cold in the bedroom last night. And personally, I don't know about you, but I love sleeping cold. I just realized that the chat box is not working today for some reason. Let me click on it. Nope, not working. Nope, not working. Not working. So if you're leaving me messages and I'm not responding, that would be why. Sorry about that. Today's the anniversary of the forming of NOW, the National Organization for Women. Yeah. Equal Rights for Women, Betty Fernand, the whole thank you. Thank you, because you've made a big difference and you continue to make a big difference in the lives of women across the world. There are those who complain, and there are those who step up and do something about a problem. And I was always taught that there are two things that you should, there we go, there are two things to consider doing. How about that? One is, don't complain unless you're prepared to do something about it. And the second half of that is, don't complain to anyone who doesn't have the power to do something about it. Got that? So if you're going to complain, make sure that person has the power. And if you're going to complain to yourself, remember you have the power to get into action at any time. I'm not saying you can solve every problem on the planet, but you can step up and make a difference in the issue. It always annoys me when there are people who sit and grouse about things, but never get out of their chair to make a difference for anyone else or themselves. Get out there and find an organization you want to support or start your own. But if something's bothering you, if you get that something is not okay, step up and make a difference in the world, or stop complaining about it, for crying out loud. Complaining does no good. Today is a day of full self-expression. Hello. Yeah. And the way that we know that is, you ready? It's outfit of the day. Okay. So I'm just wearing a t-shirt because that's kind of me, a t-shirt dress. That's just kind of me. What is the full expression of who you are? It might be with your outfit. It might be how you speak. It might be what you say. It might be the makeup you put on. It might be the songs that you sing. But be fully self-expressed. Full self-expression is, like, to me, is the most glorious form of aliveness. Did you ever notice that there are some people in your life that you're just so attracted to being around? It's like when you're around them, no matter what you're talking about, it's almost like the world is lit up in that moment, like that. I was looking at Facebook and I was looking at some pictures the other day, and I realized, whoa, this person right here, this person is alive. That is so cool. This person needs to wake up. This person, bam, got it. One of the women I play tennis with, whose name, interestingly enough, is also Sandye. I was playing tennis with a foursome, and one of my other friends who had never met her before said, I could make a fortune with her on TikTok. Why? Because she was totally alive and fully self-expressed. She's cray-cray. Yeah, Sandy, she's from the South. I should make her listen to this because I do the best imitation of her. And she just says whatever's on her mind at the minute. She just speaks it right up and right out. And you may not always agree with what she says, but you will always agree with the joy that you have when you hear her say it. Well, when she's being, socially correct anyway. Anyway, some people just naturally know that they need to be self-expressed, fully self-expressed. And those of you who do that, you make such a great contribution to the world. For me, it's sophisticated immaturity. Yeah, sometimes I'm goofy. Sometimes I'm silly. And you know what? I'm not embarrassed by it. I delight in it because it's who I am. And then there are other times when I act differently, and that's who I am. So the question you ask yourself is, do I feel fully alive? Am I happy in my own skin? Am I comfortable right here being who I am? Or am I constantly trying to be something else? You're really good at being you. You're really good at being you. Just be the best you can be. And be fully alive while you're doing it. Oh, I wish I could have comments right now because I want to hear about your aliveness. What do you do? What do you do when you're feeling totally comfortable and alive? You know, you go some places where you feel really good about yourself and being there, and you act differently than you do when you go somewhere where you feel stifled and uncomfortable, and it's not okay to be you. It's always okay to be you. I give you permission right now. You get to be you. Yeah, like I had the authority. Give yourself permission. Be you. Be alive. Let people know who you are. Because when they really know who you are, they're going to like you. I don't care what you say. We can argue about this later. I love you. I drew on the other side of this cup. Maybe I should show this side. Together we can. Yeah. Allow other people to be themselves. Yes. They're going to anyway. So you may as well celebrate it. Okay, let's move on. Oh, in 1936, Margaret Mitchell, you remember Margaret Mitchell, the author? She published Gone with the Wind. And, you know, the rest is like history. It became this like amazing book. And there were sequels written, huge movie. So a couple of years ago, when Fritzy was still very conscious. Oh, hi, Bailey. Got a bone? When Fritzy, my almost 98-year-old mother, tomorrow's her birth month. She'll be 98 on the 20th of July. Anyway, Gone with the Wind was playing at the local theater. And I thought, wow, how cool to go sit in a really comfortable chair in the air-conditioned theater and watch a fabulous movie. So I took my mother and we went to go see Gone with the Wind. Here's what I discovered. It's really long and it's really depressing. Yeah. So I won't be watching it again, but I've seen it about 100,000 times, I think. So I think that's enough. But thank you, Margaret Mitchell, for writing the book and making it possible for us to sit too long and get depressed. 1938. What? Who could that be? Leaping off tall buildings. Yes, it was the birthday of Superman. 1938, he first appeared in DC Comics. And then, of course, the rest is history. He was Superboy, Supergirl. I don't know why they don't have Super Grandma and Super Grandpa. I'm like totally ready for that, right? I mean, come on. We've got the power, right? Somebody out there in cartoon land, get to work. We want Super Grandma and Super Grandpa. It'll happen. In 1893, in, I believe, South Africa, they found the Excelsior diamond. Now, I don't know that they've found a diamond bigger than that since then, but it was 995 carats. That's a big diamond. For sure. I don't know. Are you a diamond fan? I like that they can cut glass. I used to, every time I got a diamond, which wasn't all that often, okay, but every time I did get a diamond, I would try it out on glass to see if it cut. I ruined an awful lot of mirrors that way. I did. Yeah, not believing that what I had was a diamond and then testing to see if it would cut glass, which it does. Anyway, for my birthday one year, my husband asked me what I wanted. And I said what I wanted was a little diamond that I could wear around my neck all the time. Just a little drop. Because the year before, he'd gotten me this beautiful gold serpentine chain, just beautiful chain. And I wanted just a little tiny diamond just to sit right there like a choker. And when my birthday came around, he got me this like honkin' diamond and gold pendant thing. Gorgeous, but like big. And I wasn't very grateful because it wasn't what I wanted. He asked me what I wanted and I told him I wanted a little one. And I wore it one day and one of my girlfriends said, "Oh my God, that's so beautiful." I said, "Yeah, but it's too big. I wanted just like a little something that I could wear around my neck every day." And she looked at me and she said, you're joking, right? And I said, no, that's what I wanted, just something small. And she said, no, no, no. I mean, you do get that this is now yours and you can wear it every day, right? And that, like, I had to like sit back and go, wow, it is mine and it is beautiful and I can wear it every day. Yeah. Okay, now can I tell you the dirt about it? Here's the thing. Wasn't a real diamond. It was a cubic zirconium, which was still a few $1,000s. I mean, it was still expensive, but it wasn't a diamond. It was a man-made diamond. And I had a friend at the time who was very wealthy and very stuck up about it. And when she saw it, she came up to me and took the diamond and looked at it and looked at it again. And she said to me, oh, honey, that is a gorgeous stone. I know stones, and that's quality. And I thought to myself, I don't have the heart to tell you that it's not real. So I never told her. I didn't. I tried to sell it to her. No, I didn't. It didn't matter to me. I loved it. It was beautiful. And once I got over the fact that I couldn't wear it every day because it was too big, it's just beautiful. It's classic. It's not gaudy. I don't know. I wear my Grandy necklace that my daughter's company does. It says Grandy on it because I'm not Grandma and I'm not Sandy. I'm Grandy. Grandma, Sandy, Grandy. That's what it says on my necklace. I wear it every day. But maybe one day I'll wear my cubic zirconia so you can see what that looks like. 1955, the Johnny Carson show debuted. Boy, that guy, he really made an impact on society, didn't he? My favorite, I think, was when he would hold the envelope up to his head and he'd be Karnak the Magnificent. I loved when he was Karnak. He was also pretty funny when the girl from the zoo would come and bring exotic animals that would scare the life out of him. Yeah. Mike Tyson's birthday. Mike Tyson. I don't know if you like him. I don't know how you could like him, but you know, Mike Tyson, the fighter. Boom, 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 boom. He's the guy who bit Evander Holyfield in the ear during a fight. Yeah, bit off part of one ear and bit the other ear. He's an animal. Yeah. But he was the heavyweight champion of the world at 20 years old. I mean, I messed up, right? And speaking of athletes, also the birthday of Michael Phelps, swimmer, 28 gold medals. Yeah, he was an Olympian of Olympians. Michael Phelps, happy birthday. Oh, you know what? I just realized that it's also the anniversary of Abraham Lincoln granting Yosemite Valley, granting its use for the public as a national park, you know, for recreation. And I mentioned Jill and Jeremiah, who are celebrating their anniversary today. They have a home up there. Yeah. So you and Yosemite share a celebration. You should be up there partying. And yeah, okay. It's also the anniversary of the first Chevy Corvette that pulled out of Flint, Michigan. You know, are you a Corvette fan? I'm not a big fan. I got to be honest. I like the way they look on the outside, but I dated a guy who had a couple of them. Yeah, a couple, not like it was a big deal. One was like new and the other one was an old one he was working on. Anyway, they're very attractive from the outside, but inside, boring. They aren't cool at all on the inside. At least I didn't think so. Oh, well. And that leads us, my friends, into today's word art. Word art by Sandye. Today's quart. You remember what a quart is? A quart, Quort. I do quartz. It is quoted art. I come up with a quote and then I do it artistically. So word art by Sandye is quartz. Yeah, you like that? I love that word. Anyway, the quote today says, you are still rubber and they are still glue. Do you remember that from when you were a kid? Oh, I hope so. Yeah, you know what that means. Whatever they say to me bounces off me and sticks to them, right? I'm rubber and you're glue. Whatever you say to me bounces off me and sticks to you. It's a na thing, but think about it. If you always had that attitude in life, you wouldn't get upset with people very often, would you? If in your mind, every time someone kind of insulted you, and in your head you were thinking, doesn't bother me, bounces right off me, bam, right back to you, babe. You get the crap that you deal out right back. It would kind of, like make you breeze through life in a whole different way, wouldn't it? Yeah. We're not stupid when we're kids. No, we're not. It's true. The way we protected ourselves from being hurt when we were kids was to say, I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say bounces off me and sticks to you. And then immediately they'd start saying nice things. So nice things would come back to them. So they would get it, right? You get it, right? Yeah, it's true. I'm rubber. Be rubber. Be rubber and have a phenomenal Wednesday. And I will see you on Thursday. I'm sorry I couldn't answer and talk with you today, but for some reason, the chat box wasn't working. I'll see if I can find them after I end this. Patience today. I just want things to just it'll all be okay. No, seriously. Do you get this? I'm talking to you right now. It will all be okay. Be patient. Yeah. Or as I like to say, you don't have to be patient, but it sure makes the waiting easier. See you tomorrow with a sip and a smile.